ra hàng nói chuyện hỏi các bạn.
Xong rồi, xong rồi.
Hỏi các bạn cái gì?
Nhưng mà các bạn sẽ phản hồi lại sao?
Chat thầy sẽ hiện cái cấp. Mở lên. Em sẽ mở lên nghe.
Ok, chào các bạn. Trước khi chúng ta vào cái buổi học thì thầy xin phép được check cái việc kết nối giữa chúng ta đang ở trên giảng đường và các bạn đang một số lớp, một số các bạn đang ở nhà đó. Chúng ta có thấy màn hình rõ không và có nghe thầy nói rõ không? Thì các bạn phản hồi bằng cách là đánh vào phản hồi bằng cái tin trên khung chat nha. Nghe rõ đúng không? Rồi, chúng ta có kết nối tốt rồi các bạn. Hình ảnh. Các bạn có thấy slide không? Chúng ta nghe rõ rồi nhưng mà chúng ta hiện giờ có thấy slide bài giảng không? Nghe rồi đúng không? Ok, thank you. Lưu ý các bạn, chúng ta trước khi vào phần học thì một số cần trao đổi cho cái phần đầu tiên, buổi học đầu tiên nhé các bạn. Như vậy về hình thức học thì chúng ta sẽ có buổi học trực tiếp trên giảng đường như thế này và các bạn còn lại trong cái khối Y2 đang học trực tuyến tại nhà và chúng ta cũng sẽ thay phiên, tức là các tuần sau các bạn sẽ học trực tuyến ngay tại nhà. Với cái cách học như vậy cho nên chúng ta lưu ý là những cái quy định trong giờ học, giờ giảng cho nó tốt. Thứ nhất là về đánh giá nha các bạn, là chúng ta sẽ có 10% điểm đánh giá, điểm gọi là điểm chuyên cần đó, attendance. Thì cái điểm này các bạn sẽ được điểm danh trực tiếp ngay tại buổi học trên giảng đường nha. Như vậy chúng ta có 8 buổi học thì các bạn có học trên giảng đường 2 buổi đúng không? Mình luân phiên đó. Thì 2 buổi này được điểm danh, trực tiếp điểm danh, và 2 buổi này được tính là 10% nha. Chúng ta có bài kiểm tra giữa kỳ là midterm test. Thì cái bài này là 20%. Vậy thì các bạn sẽ kiểm tra như thế nào? Thì theo quy định là chúng ta sẽ kiểm tra trên giảng đường nha. Hình thức kiểm tra thì tùy giảng viên của các lớp, nhưng chúng ta kiểm tra tại giảng đường, tức là buổi học như thế này nhưng mà lần 2 chúng ta sẽ kiểm tra. Ok. đó là bài kiểm tra giữa kỳ. Bài kiểm tra cuối kỳ là chúng ta sẽ làm vào bài thi buổi theo lịch thi của phòng đào tạo. Thì cái bài thi này sẽ 70% điểm cộng lại đó. Về chương trình học thì các bạn đã nhận được các cái tài liệu liên quan đến nội dung. Chúng ta tập trung chủ yếu kỹ năng đó là reading. Các cái tài liệu được gửi bằng file mềm gửi cho các bạn rồi. Nhắc lại, chúng ta sẽ học 8 bài nha. Và hôm nay là bài đầu tiên, đó là Cardiac Surgery, a Brief History. Ok. Các bạn có câu hỏi gì không trước khi chúng ta vào phần bài học? Okay, now today we talk about the first lesson in all of the lesson of the reading text of the English course number 2. Okay, so with the topic achievement in medicine, right? Uh, before coming to the detail of the lesson, I have a question for you. What are the greatest medical achievement of all the time? Anybody give your idea about this? Can you give the answer for the question? Okay, with the picture, give you some cue, give you some suggestion. So you have three picture, okay? Right from above, below, from left to right, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so number one, what is the advancement achievement of the picture number one? Okay, can you please? Don't know. Very clearly, the picture number one, you can see what he given an injection of what? A children often have an injection of vaccination. Is it right? Yes. And do you think that vaccination is the great achievement? Yes. Okay. How about picture number two? What is it? Picture number two. You please. Can you? You don't know? Yes. What is it? The structure. Gene. Okay. The structure of DNA. Okay. And what is it? This is a kind of medical equipment. What is it? a machine of don't know. Have you heard the term of magnetic resonance imaging? Is it right? Okay, so these are the pictures as the achievements of medical science. Okay, you can think of the others achievement so far in the medical area beside these. If you don't raise your hand, I will call on some of you from the list. Why? Okay. So this is the way of checking your attendance. So again, please, the question again, please. Can you think of the other achievement beside the three on the slide? The other achievements of medical science, of medical area. Okay, the first one, Huỳnh Duy Anh. Huỳnh Duy Anh, if you are present, please raise your hand. Okay, can you? Okay, you are a student of medicine. This is the very basic questions, right? Very basic knowledge. Why don't you? Okay, the other one. Huy Đạt. So is Huy Đạt there? No. Absent. Yes. Nguyễn Minh Hiền. Absent too. Huy Đạt. Minh Hiền. Okay, the monitor, you will help me to check the list of the student who absent later and you noted these names. Trần Đông Huy. Absent too. Gia Hân. Okay, so can you give your opinion about the question raised? What's the other achievement do you know so far of the medical area beside the vaccination, the structure of DNA, and the one kind of medical equipment? I mean that the magnetic resonance imaging. Okay. Okay. Can you? No. Okay, this the suggestion for you. we have the list of medical achievement of the past 50 years. Okay, the past 50 years. So we mean that this achievement we have with the material in 2001, and when we count back, so these achievement in the duration of time 50 years. So we're back to the years of 1950, is it right? Right, 1950s. If we count the years from 2001 up to now, so we have more than 20 other years, right? And of course, there are also the other achievement later. So here, the suggestion, vaccination, we have a talk with this picture. The other one, steroid, cardiac surgery. So the topic we will learn today in the reading text. Okay, vaccination, you will also learn the next time as the treatments. And organ transplants, magnetic resonance imaging. So here, one kind of the medical equipment, very advanced. And what else? Laser surgery, discover a DNA structure. Okay, here. Research into endorphins. Okay, you also think of the others achievement, medical achievement. Okay, especially in the later time, in the later periods. Now we can go to the detail of each achievement. Right. We talk about the vaccination. Okay, you will learn in detail later in the green text. But here we just give the brief ideas of each advancement, medical advancements, with the two things. The first one is definition, and the second one is the effect. Okay, you can get to the ideas, the brief ideas of each achievement of medical area in the duration of the 50 years. So again, please, vaccination in an injection of microbe to stimulate the immune system and also prevent disease with the effect. Beat bacteria to control deficiencies and viral diseases to provide effective medication. That's about the vaccination. And the next one, steroids. So steroid is a medical substance that deal naturally in the body. Okay. And what the effect of steroids? To make it possible to increase in understanding of the immune system. Okay. Do you know about the next achievement, cardiac surgery? The topic we will learn today. What do you know? Cardiac surgery. Surgery on heart. Okay. What's the effect? Do you think of some idea about the effect of the cardiac surgery? enable doctor to carry out heart transplants and open heart surgery. Okay. Next one, organ transplants. So we have the definition of organ transplants, replacing one human organ from the recipients with that from another person. So we call the donor. Can you give some example of organ transplants? What is it? What are they? So I would like to invite the one at the back of the class, at the back of the room. You please. Ngồi cuối cùng đó. Yes. Give some example of the organ transplants. For example, các bạn hoạt động sao bạn please liver, okay, you kidney, liver. How about you? What is it? Heart. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Everything is okay? Yes. Right. So we have some main organs like liver, heart, kidneys. Okay. These main organs can be replaced. So we have organ transplant as an achievement, medical achievement. And what the effect is 10 lines of people with the disease. Okay. We have example of chronic, one kind of organ transplant, chronic heart disease as the effect of extending lives of people. One of the very advanced equipment and machine in the medical area as an achievement. So magnetic resonance imaging, okay, MRI. So the definition of radiology technique that use magnetism, radio waves, and a computer to produce images of the body structure. Okay. With the effect to revolutionize diagnostic capacities, increase accuracies of disease detection. You know disease detection? To you? Disease detection means not to discover, to find out the reason, the cause, okay, the symptom, the signs, etc. of a disease, right? Disease detection. Increase the accuracies, particularly to the head, the trauma to the brain. So we use this kind of machine. Another one, laser surgery. Surgery carried out using a narrow beam of light radiation or a laser beam to cut through tissue with the effect to enable doctor to carry out microsurgery. Increase precision. and reduce recovery period when compared with the traditional surgery. Okay. So the next one, discovery of DNA structure. What is the DNA structure? One of the two times molecules that's encode genetic information. Encoder. So we give very, very profound information of the people. Okay. What are the effect of this treatment? Lead to the development in screening for the genetic diseases, for example. You know screening. Screening là gì các bạn? Again, please. Louder. Detecting the disease before it had the symptom, it showed the symptom or the signs. Okay, very good. Thank you. Yes. Screening là tầm soát các bạn. And the last one, research into endorphins, which is the definition hormones produced in the brain that reduce feelings of pain. What are the effects? Lead to finding a treatment for Parkinson disease or the disorders of a nervous system. Okay, so we have gone through some medical achievements, some main very basic medical achievements in the period of time 50 years, right? From 1950 to 2001. Okay, so these are very, very essential use for the medical area. And you also think of the other medical achievement later. I mean, later from the years of 2001 up to now. Okay. That's the question for you. That's the question for your homework. Right. Well, we come to the main topic today. So we come to the breathing tech. That's the main topic for today. Cardiac surgery. You know what kind of medical achievement, right? Brief history. So what do you know cardiac surgery? Again, please refer to what we have talked so far about the medical achievement, including cardiac surgery. So give some idea about cardiac surgery. You know. Cardiac surgery. Why is it? Why is it considered as an achievement, as a medical achievement? Heart disease very common disease. Okay, very quite common disease, very quite health problems, right? So cardiac surgery is one of the treatment. Right. Any idea on this topic? Bạn cho ý kiến cho nó vui đi. Im lặng. Okay, you please. You think about the idea, this topic? No thing. How about you? Okay, you had the text. Okay, all of you had the text. All of you had the reading text. Okay, so everything for topic available for you. Yes. So I show it again. You had this with the material, with the kind of PDF material I've sent to you. So again, please, we have the text with the some paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, you have 9 paragraphs of this text. Okay, so now the main thing we learn reading, we learn a text, a reading text. Not only we read to get the ID, the main ID of the text. We also learn how to exploit, how to learn the cue, the way, the methods of reading. Okay, that's the point. Because very easy for you to get the meaning all these paragraphs quickly to understand them. But here we learn the way to exploit a reading text in order to do the other ones. Okay, especially your text of the text, final text. So I want to show you one kind of skill, skimming a text, right? Skimming a text. What is it? What is it? What is this skill? Skimming, what is it? Your skill of doing or exploiting a text. What's skimming? Skimming. When we skim a text, we read it quickly to understand the main idea. So two things here, two main point here. Quickly and main idea. So, right? So what for? We will use this skill to do the text with the general question. For example, what is the topic of the text? What is the main idea of the text? So use this kind of skill. How can we use? Look at the title, right? The picture, the headings. I mean that the heading mean that the or of the each paragraph if you have the heading, okay, and predict what the text is about, okay. The second one, read the first sentence in each paragraph carefully and the topic sentence. So we mean the first sentence of each paragraph is a topic sentence, and this point it will be shown in the next as a summary of what the paragraph is about. Think about the ideas from all the topic sentence, right? To understand the general meaning of the whole text. Okay, so that's the tactic. Right, back again, please. So here, one of the ways of skimming text. Read the first sentence of each paragraph carefully. Right? Now you read the first sentence. You have some first sentences as a topic sentence of the text. Read quickly and do the two exercises, two questions here. Number one and number two. Okay, so are you ready? Do you finish? Do you finish reading the topic sentence? So have you read all of the topic sentences? Yes or not yet? Please continue to read all of the topic sentences. So what do we need to read the topic sentence for? Why? Ta đọc những topic sentence để làm ta vừa mới nói kỹ năng gì? What skill? Skimming. Okay. Trong skimming đó có gì? Title, picture. Skimming quickly, get the main idea. Quickly get the main idea. Is it right? How, picture, title, heading, and topic sentence. Như vậy là topic sentence để làm gì? Get the main idea. Okay. So get the main, in order to get the main idea, you have two questions here. So number one. Read the title. Okay, we back to the title. What is the title? Yes, the title, cardiac surgery, history, brick history. Okay, and first sentence of each paragraph, how is the written text organized? What is it? What's the question for? Organize. Organize means that you think of the structure, right? The structure of the text. Is it important? Yes. Right. The first thing you look at a written text is the structure, the form. And here you have A, B, and C. Which one for the sentence C? A, B, or C? Answer the question. A, B, or C? B. Why do you know B? Which the cure, which the point from the reading the topic sentence that you decide the B. From the earliest to the latest, you think of the year. That's right. The order of time. Is it right? The order of time. So when you look at some kind of the year here, you can visualize the structure of the text in the kind of sequence. One kind of text structure. You also have the other kind like comparison and contrast. The level of importance, or you can think of cause and effect. Okay. So the first object of exploiting the reading text is to know the structure, right? To know the structure. And the second one, which achievement is the text about? That's the question. When you read the topic sentences here, can you answer? Trả lời câu này như thế nào? Ok, mời một bạn cuối lớp bên dãy này. Mời em. Câu hỏi. Which achievement is this text about? Okay. You. Cardiac surgery. Okay. That's the title of the reading text. Because you have the right requirement here. Read the title and the first sentences. So again, please. Which achievement is the text about? When you read all the sentences, you can get to the answer that cardiac surgery achievement or achievement of cardiac surgery, one kind of medical achievements. Okay, so this is about the main idea. This is about the structure. Okay, the first point when you want to get when approaching the reading text are the structure and the main point, the main idea. Okay. So what we have learned the skill, what we have learned the skill of reading text. Again, skimming. Do you know skimming? Are you sure? Yes. Right. So we have learned this skill in order to do the text, reading text with the question, with the general question. For example, what's the topic? What's the main idea? What's about? Okay. We come to the other skill, right? What is it? Scanning a text. So what scanning different from skimming? What is scanning different from skimming? The same of skimming a quickly. Is it right? The same of scanning with the skimming a how to read quickly. But the difference is the M, right? The M here find the specific information. While the skimming skill is about the general information. Here about the specific information. Different. Is right? Okay, so now we deal with the exercise of this text of cardiac surgery topic with this skill. Okay. Now you have a question. Okay. So here, time, doctor name, and achievement. These are the very specific information. Okay, you want to collect name, the achievement, and the time. Very specific information from a reading text. Use the skill of scanning. Read quickly, find out the very specific information from the text. From the text. So, first question. So I need you to refer to the text. So if you have your material paper, you can write down and take note with the answer. Okay. If you don't, and you that you should have the time, can also write down on your paper, the notebook, like the pen. Okay, so number one. Thầy sẽ mời một số bạn để trả lời cho phần này nhé. Và khi thầy đọc tên thì nhờ lớp trưởng check giùm bạn các hỗ trợ định danh ha. Phải có định danh, phải định danh. Okay, the first number one, with doctor name, equal and equal. Yes. Can you give the answer for the first information? Who's doctor?
Louis Ren.
And you? Easy, right? Yes.
Okay, very quickly, you can have or collect the answer for number one. Now, number two, what's the detail or specific information here? So, an achievement of Y Dragon in the time of or during World War II. Mời bạn tiếp theo là Phạm Thiên Thi. Phạm Thiên Thi có không? Bạn. Trà Ngọc Xuân Thơ. Okay. What the achievement with this information? Okay, what paragraph you refer to? What paragraph you get the idea for this question for the answer? Number 3, 1, 2, and 2 or 3. So here the key point. Is it right? The key point here, right? You think of the paragraph number 2. That's the achievement. Cut into wall of beating heart. Remove the lot bullet. Number 3. Hồng Triệu Quang. After 1952. Are you sure? 1952 or 1952 or 1952? 52. Why 52? So what's the paragraph you think of? So the answer not correct. Is it? Yes, after World War II, not the year of 1952. Thank you. We continue with the other. Okay, with the row number 4, you have the information needing achievement. And number 5, about time. The last one, number 6, doctor name. So they are very specific information. You need the skill of scanning quickly and get the right information. Now, number 4, achievement. Tú Như. Như. Okay. So what's the achievement of number 4? Hypothermic approach. Hypothermic approach. Do you know what is it? What kind of approach here? What kind of method? Hypothermic. This is the medical term. It implies the meaning of hypothermic. What is it? This is the kind of medical term, is it right? With the unit, the first unit and the second unit. We refer to hypo. What does it mean? Opposite. Okay. And thermic is the root of medical term, medical word. Temperature. That's right. Very good. So we have one kind of achievement related to Dr. Bill Bigelow is hypothermic approach. So which paragraph you refer? Do you refer to get this? Which one? Hypothermic here. Okay. So you have the key here. Certain Bill Bigelow. And we think of achievement or a method. This Number 5, I mean the time. Can you? You are the new one? Yes. Yes, you please. Okay. So can you tell me how you collect the idea from this exercise, from the why do you know this information in the paragraph number 5? Why do you know this time? Yes, this time number 5. So you mean that you use this cue? Yes, this one as the cue, right? To quickly get the information. That's the skill of scanning. Is it right? Thank you. 6 and 7. Mean that the doctor name and treatment. Phạm Thùy Trang. Okay. So number 6 here. And number 7 also a treatment. Partner. And 7, what a treatment? Heart transplant. Let me check the answer. Okay. Heart transplant. So please tell me, or please tell all, how do you get the answer? In which way you get the answer? How do you scan? Based on the years, based on the other key point, 1967. That's the time. Okay. Okay, number 8. We have two point needed information. Two piece of information here. Number 8, the time, and number 9, about the achievement. So you base on the given information here. Doctor name Norman Shumway. Any volunteer? Nguyễn Hoàng Tân. So the first, number 8. The time in 1970. And what else? What achievement? Number 9. Cyclopyrite. Right? Cyclopyrite. That's the achievement of the years or the time of 1970. So which paragraph you refer for information? Which paragraph? Which number? Is it right? Yes, because you have the main point, the referral point here. Is it right? That's the name of doctor in the given information. And you refer the time. What's the time here? 1970s. And you also find out the achievement here. Okay. Thank you. The next one, number 8. With the information of time. No. So you find the achievement. What's number 10? Dựa vào thông tin gì? 20 năm. Đúng không? Tìm trong bài chỗ nào có 20 năm. Bao nhiêu? Okay, that's right. But I want you to give the way you had your answer. How do you do? So you use the given information part 20 years in which paragraph? Number 8. Okay, let's check later. But here, the answer for the achievement, again, an increase in survival rates in heart transplant patient. Okay. So you refer to the information years, right? The past 20 years. Okay. Yes. Okay, number 9 done for you. Right? Here the answer. That's the accidental mistake. Robotic heart surgery. That's the achievement of the time of today. Okay. So we refer to which paragraph? Chúng ta có cái đoạn nào nói về thông tin cần điền này cho cái hàng cuối cùng này các bạn? The first paragraph. Okay, is at an introduction of the reading text. Okay, so you use the information here today. And you find it in the first paragraph. So again, please. What we have learned or what we have done with the exercise of which skill? Which skill? Scanning. How is different from the previous skill? I mean that skimming. What the difference? Skimming and scanning. Again, please. Skimming general general information. Again, please. Skimming for getting the general information. And how about scanning? For getting specific information. So both are very necessary for you to get all of the meaning of the reading text, for you to do the text exercises, for you to do the final with kind of different kind of questions, general question and detailed question. Okay. Kind of what the other kind of question of text reading text. The check of vocabulary, is it right? Yes. And we come to the other skill. Guessing the meaning of the words from the context. So is it useful? Is it necessary? Yes. Because when we read the text and text, we do not all of the meaning of the words. Is it right? Yes. So we need the ability for predicting, for guessing the meaning in order to get the information. Yes. So here, one of the thing help you guessing the meaning of the words from the context. You know, from the context, what is it? Context. Cái meaning của nguyên cái câu đó. Okay. You can sometimes guess the meaning of the word. You don't know without using the dictionary. Okay. So of course, look at the words before and after it to identify the time of word it is. Okay. Now, adjective, verb, or adverbs. This is the what time. From what time the word we refer to the meaning. Read the whole sentence carefully and guess what the word means. Two things for this skill. 2 points for this skill. First one is time of word. The second one is whole sentence. Yes. Và chúng ta có bài tập tiếp theo liên quan đến phần từ vựng vocabulary. Đó là bài tập trong tài liệu của các bạn là bài thứ 2 đúng không? Bài thứ nhất. Rồi. Chúng ta cần giải lao không các bạn? Rồi giải lao đi ha. Giải lao xong 15 phút nha, các bạn quay lại. Chúng ta tiếp tục các bạn. Chúng ta tiếp tục. Các bạn đang học các bạn đang học trực tuyến, chúng ta kiểm tra lại là kết nối của mình có ổn không, nghe rõ và thấy slide đang trình chiếu không, thì các bạn phản hồi bằng tin nhắn trên cái hộp chat. Nhờ bạn khi nãy kiểm tra giúp. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we continue with the next one of skill of reading, right? So this skill related to vocabulary. Vocabulary, one of the factor is required to do in the time of text exercises. Again, please. So now the requirement is that the vocabularies should be predicted with the meaning. Okay, you don't know in which ways. First one, look at the words before and after to identify types of word. You have a time of word like noun, verbs, adjective, and adverbs. And the way number two is to read the whole sentence carefully and guess what the word means. Okay, the whole sentence, right? When you understand the meaning of the whole sentence, you can predict the meaning of the word. So now the exercise, choose the best answer to each question on the words or phrase. Again, choose the best answer to each question on the words or phrases. So here you have question number one, number two. We have two words. Date from, by part operation. So the first thing you should do is to identify where is the word or where the word is. Okay, to identify where is it in the text. So number one, dates from, right? Date from. So when we referring to the skill of guessing the words, we have 2 points. The first one is identify the times of word. Verb, noun, adjective, adverbs, etc. The second one is read the whole sentence, include this word to get the meaning. Right, now the first one, days from, what kind of word? Speak. Loại các bạn. Verb, noun, adjective, or adverbs with days from. A verb. Why do you know a verb? This is the sentence. Okay? So you can point out the sentence open heart surgery is the beginning of the sentence of take from. So from here. Okay. At the end of the sentence. Again, please, we read the whole sentence. Open heart surgery itself dates from the 1950. So you use this meaning, this point of time, can guess the meaning of this verb date from. And you have collect the best option. Write a date for some activity made at the time in the past have existed for a long time, started and finished in the past. So which option you choose as a meaning of date from? Trả lời là câu nào các bạn? So B is the best answer. Yes. Made at the time in the past. Date from mean that to refer to the time from the past. Okay. The time happening some time ago. That's number one. Bypass operation with the phrase number two. So you identify where this phrase is. Here, okay, with a highlighted bypass operation. Also, we try to know what time of words. Now, yes, a noun is the subject of this verb. Is a noun. Okay, now put it in the whole sentence. All asterisk save date from the 1950. Why bypass operation began in mid-60s. Have the option A, B, and C, D. Which the best one? See the best answer for question number two. So which one? Câu trả lời là câu nào hợp lý cho bypass operation các bạn? 8. Make blood flow path a block part of the heart. Okay. That's the correct answer. Number 2 is eighth. So at the same time, you read to get the full idea, to get the full meaning of the first paragraphs. Okay, what the main idea here? Graph. Can you? And who can tell what's the main idea of the first paragraph? A brief summary, is it right? A brief summary of cardiac surgery or history of cardiac surgery. Is it right? A brief history of cardiac surgery, which is medical achievement, one of medical achievements. Okay, that's why. Why do you know that this is the brief summary or this is a brief history? Because you can refer to the years. Is it right? The years. Okay. Okay. In just one paragraph. That's about the history. Brief history. Okay, let's move on with exercise number 3. With the word launch. What does it mean, launch? Go path, move around, firmly hit, firmly fix. So in this word, we also have the other one, the other explanation for bullet, a piece of metal that is shot from a gun and cause serious damage to person of thing it hits. So the first we identify where the word is played in the text. So here, bullet lodged in their hearts. The second one, we read on the sentence, okay, with the beginning of the sentence initially, right? Initially, he operated on animals to improve his skills. Moving on to soldiers arriving from European front with bullets lodged in their hearts. The before, the after. Yes, the before, what does it mean? It's an explanation there. The after, in words, in the heart. Okay, locked in. What does it mean? Go past, move around, or formally hit or formally fix. Câu nào các bạn? Is it right? Fix. Fix. Buy into. Okay. Lock in means that buy into. Firmly fix. Okay. That's a description of a bullet when it make the damage to the body. Right. Okay. Từ loại của lock trong cái câu này. Verb, is it right? No. Originally is the verb, right? Originally is the is derived from the verb lost. But the position here with time of ed, so it does not function as a verb here because the verb subject verb, right? So here you do not see the subject for the verb. This is not subject, is it right? So it's not a verb. So again, this is the kind of clause reduction. Okay, reduce the clause, reduce the dependent clause into the phrase. So we call it this is the phrase locked into their hearts per a particular phrase, a past particular, sorry, a past participle phrase, sorry, participle phrase tức là cụm phân từ rút gọn từ một mệnh đề quan hệ các bạn. Mệnh đề quan hệ đó như thế nào? Đó là gì? Was, were, lo, đúng không? Mệnh đề quan hệ đúng ra chỗ này phải là was, were, was, bullet này, were, lot. Nguyên tắc rút gọn từ một mệnh đề quan hệ thành một cụm phân từ participle phrase là động thì động từ thêm in, bị động thì lấy quá khứ phân từ, tất cả những phía trước bỏ đi. Đó. Okay, the next one was number 4, 5, and 6. Please identify these words in the text and try to find out the correct option as the meaning of these words. Okay, number 4. Accomplish. You can have the word in the paragraph. It was accomplished by passing either a finger or a knife into the mitral valve through an incision in the left atrium in order to remove tissue. That's the whole sentence. Complete is word complete. Right? Which one? A, B, C, or D? Accomplish is the verb. Is it right? It's a verb. A, B, C, or D? D. Succeed. right? Because you can get the meaning of the whole sentence and referring to the success of doing something, right? Complete. What's the noun of accomplish? It's a verb. And what's the noun of accomplish? Danh từ của cái động từ này là accomplishment. That's the same achievement. Okay. Critical. The next paragraph. You have the first sentence of the next paragraph. Critical. There was still a critical issue to resolve if cardiac surgery was to develop any further. The best option: A, time consuming; B, long lasting; C, difficult to deal with; D, simple to understand. If the previous paragraph is about accomplishment, we have the next one with the connect word. However, mean that to have the contract idea. Okay. To have the contract idea. This is about the success. So we can think of this not success. Okay. Because you have the contract connector word, connector or connect word. He, however. So you make the contract the opposite idea from the previous one, the previous paragraph to the next one. Okay, so we can think of, or we can guess the critical with the meaning different from the meaning of something before, right? So here, do you think it? Yes, difficult. Because when you refer to accomplishment there with the success, and here difficult, so it's very obvious with this word. However, number 6. Từ tiếp theo. So we can see here quickly, see quickly here. Deprived. This is the adjective deprived. And the noun, the deprivation. Okay. So what is the best option for this word? Limitation in lack quantity, lack of flour. Yes, so we read the sentence in which this word stopping the circulation temporarily would give doctor just 4 minutes to carry out their intervention. However, the subsequent deprivation of oxygen to the brain would be critical. So this is the cure you can use. Oxygen to the brain. Which one for it? Is it right? Lack of, not enough. Not enough oxygen to the brain. That's the very, very dangerous problems. Very critical issue. Okay. So again, please, number 6 with the option C. Lack of. You read the two paragraphs here. Can you say something? I mean that the main idea. Paragraph so the first paragraph. It's a kind of, it's a one kind of cardiac surgery. So what is it? What is it? So if you want to get the main idea of a paragraph quickly, easily, what do? Look at the first sentence. Is it right? Topic sentence includes the main idea there. Close heart surgery. Okay, this is the kind of cardiac surgery in the previous time, in the old time. Is it right? And the next one, what is it here? There's still critical issue to resolve. Cardiac surgery was developed and then further. This sentence as the first one, it may not cover the main idea of the paragraph. So right, you can find the main idea of the paragraph, not just only the first sentence. It's also, it may be at the middle of the paragraph. It may be at the end of the paragraph. Okay. But here, talk about what? Right. One other kinds of cardiac surgery. Other methods of cardiac surgery. Hypothermic approach. This is the last sentence, not the beginning of the paragraph. Các bạn tiếp tục. Number 7, câu số 7. So you have the word emerge. Where is it? Here. Okay. So when you see this is the verbs, right? The past participle, emerge. Finally, the little girl was immersed in the warm water and her body temperature brought back to normal. What does it mean, immerse? Immerse is an action, right? An action to put something into water, to put something into the liquid. So this action as the verb immerse. Now, I want you to identify the main idea of this. What is it? What is this paragraph about? It this paragraph may be an explanation of the previous technique we talked. That's, do you remember? Hypothermic, right? Immerse in the warm water, okay, and her body brought back to normal. Yes, again, the answer for the word number 7 is put in a liquid. Continue with number 8 and number 9. Number 8 is a phrase, a verb phrase, make a headlines. Right here you have a make a headline. Dr. Christian Barner make headlines when he transplanted the heart of a young woman into the middle-aged man. So you have the option talk to the newspaper reporter, become head of a hospital, become well known, be successful. So which one? This paragraph is about the transplant, right? Organ transplant. Is it right? If you compare this with the previous one, the previous paragraphs, so this is the new, okay? This the newest one when we compare the previous ones. And is the newest one, you can think of the meaning of make the headlines as something the first, something the top. Is it right? So which one? A, talk to the newspaper reporter. No. B, become head of hospital. We don't see any hospital here. Become well known or be successful. Which one? Well known. That's right. The next words subsequently. Which one? At the same time, later, after a short time, after a long time. So this word you do not need refer anything in the paragraph, church, because it's very easy. Okay, to get the meaning of the word subsequently. What is it? Later. That's right. Later. After that, it's about the order of time. Okay. First, second, then after that, later, finally. Okay, that's about the sequentially. And what the things in this paragraph? Kidney transplants, one of the very primary methods, primary kinds of organ transplant, which I talked earlier as the medical achievement. Okay. Then recipient and donation. Opposite, is it right? Opposite. So these were the were are linked with the kind of cardiac surgery. I mean that's organ or heart transplant. Right? Recipient from the verb receive. Get. Donation from the verb offer. Give. Yeah, right? Okay, so you easily have the correct option. Number 1, 10. A person who receives a heart from someone else. Okay, it's not a doctor, specialist. It's not a scientist. Okay. 11, donation. Give when we choose the correct option for these words, we just narrow the meaning of is in the context of the reading text. Is it right? An English word may have more than one meaning. Is it right? But we choose the bad meaning which related, which have a link of the meaning of the context of the text. So which one? For number 11. Đó nó chính là người diễn đạt. Và chúng ta đang nói về lĩnh vực này thì nó sẽ là gì? Lead. Be in the front of the body to stop God. It's an action. And the person is disorder. So it's very, very important to narrow the meaning in the context to get to the correct option of the word reference. Breakthrough. You can see breakthrough here. The last paragraph number 9. What does it mean? Such breakthroughs do have their limitation, however. Summary, something have the brief ideas of the whole idea of the text. It's often at the end of the text. Okay, so search is also the connector, the connect words, which connects the last idea with the previous ones. Okay, search. So the previous one, what are they? They are achievements. That's right. They are achievements. So breakthrough. The option is it B? Yes. Achievement. So breakthrough do their limitation, however. So you put it in the sentence to get the meaning. You put it in the context in the paragraph. You can say here limitation. Okay, limitation. Yes, something related to this word. Thousands are left. Okay. So you will think of something limitation. Yes. Disadvantage. Okay. The drawback. Tại sao em chọn là say no? I think it's something to be seen going to die soon. Why? Because you have the problem, the cancer, the yes. One with this kind of disease, this kind of problem will go to the paradise. Okay, that's all. But here on turn of the yes, both those a negative president very much. And the last one, alternative. What's for number 14? Is equal A equal what are they doing today? They may be equal what your reference thing. And that's waiting for this donor. Hey. That's all about the exercises of word reference. Sorry, word guessing, word predicting. You have the skill before. Now we move on. We move to the next one. Word reference. So what does it mean, word reference? This is also the kind of exercises in the written text. You are required to find the words, the meaning of the replacing words. Okay, these are pronouns or so this is pronoun or possessive adjective. Những đại từ, những tính từ sở hữu. Mục đích của những từ này là gì? Replace the word before in order to avoid the repetition. Those, what does it mean in paragraph number 1? Okay, you have those here. Greater achievement in medical science have been those made in cardiac surgery. Some of the greatest achievement in medical science. Right. That's the those. Number 2. You had the other word those, but it not the same. The first one, okay, it's different. It's also in the paragraph number 1. Though two-thirds of those. So you refer to the second dose. Sorry. Okay. So you have those. Two-thirds of those. So what does it mean? Đâu này là chỉ cái gì? Tiếp nhận. Receive heart transplants. Survive 5 years or more. Okay. Now let's check the answer. The second dose. Okay, patient who received heart transplant by 1980s. This more specific than the word's recipient, right? The patient. We are talking about the patient. Okay, number 3. There. What does it mean? What does there refer to? So in paragraph number 2. Sorry. Như vậy câu số 3 chữ there đó nghĩa là cái gì các bạn? Soldier. Their heart. Okay, the hearts of the soldier. Their hearts. Right? The hearts of the soldier who arrived from the European front during the World War II. Now, number 2. Them. Did lodging them. What the them here mean? Did lodging them almost on way through fatal. Okay. So here, them. Did lodging them almost on way through fatal. So what does it mean? What does that mean? So you have the answer. Bullets. Number 3, number 5, successful remove it. You have the word it, remove it is also bullet. Okay. And bullet, the bullet. Number 6, the technique in paragraph number 3. Yes, you have a technique at the end of paragraph number 3. So you can read through the sentence, the last sentence, hospital across the world began using the technique. So what the technique in paragraph number 3, what the technique here? A Haken technique. Yes. Okay. So number 7, this. You can find this word in paragraph number 4, the last sentence of paragraph number 4. This word known as the hypothermic approach. So this what is it? So hypothermic approach. This is referred to this, but this when we read something before, we can find one of the technique of the other doctor here, Bill Bigelow, okay, a Canadian surgeon. So we have the answer, the word mean technique. This. Number 8, her had function in paragraph number 5. 6. No. Yes. The last sentence of the paragraph, her have functioned properly for the first time. So who her? refer to a doctor? No. Whom? Uh, uh, yes, a little girl. Is it right? Yes. The 5-year-old girl, right? Who was operated on by Dr. Walton Lee Leahy and Dr. John Lewis in 1952. Now number 8. Các bạn tiếp tục với câu số 9. The patient in paragraph number 6. So the patient, who is the patient? The young man, young woman, the young woman died? No. So here you have two people. What, the woman, the man? Yes. Up, right? You read the whole sentence. When he transplanted the heart of the young woman into a middle-aged man. So this is the recipient. Okay? This is the patient. Recipient means patient. Receive. And number 10. Search. What does it mean, search? You remember these words at the beginning of the last paragraph. Okay? Search rules had their limitation. However, all the techniques in the past search. Yes, you have the answer. Right? Okay. And the last, number 11, thousands. Thousand are left. Whose thousand? Patient of congestive failure who are waiting for the native heart. Okay. So that's all for the exercises relating to the reading text you have done so far. And we also have the other before we do the other exercises. Now try to remember what we have learned, especially about the skills of reading text. What? skimming, scanning, guessing word. Is it right? Again, please. We have three skills which are very useful for exploiting green text. Skimming, sorry, right? Skimming, scanning, and guessing words. Phần bổ sung thêm các bạn làm bài tập. Đó là phần more activity. Yêu cầu nó liên quan đến những từ trong bài này các bạn. Đây. Chúng ta có hai cái nội dung. Chúng ta có từ Asian đi, đúng không? Asian, đúng không? Asian có nghĩa là gì? Nên có nghĩa là gì? Nghĩa là nhầm, đúng không? Còn cái từ nó ra thì đây là chỉ có một này. Đây là từ tôm. Iceberg. Iceberg thì ta được gốc, tận gốc. Tận gốc của từ gì? Là gì? Ba là speak còn tự nói. Ok, chúng ta nghỉ nha các bạn. Buổi học kết thúc.
Dạ chào thầy ạ.